Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. First of all, apologies for not being as consistent. You guys know I was in Southeast Asia. I just got back, so we're gonna be back to our usual schedule. So 2 videos per day until further notice. I got you guys. I might even give you a little bit more than 2 per day for now, okay? So thank you so much for your patience with me. And if you're new to this channel, I do reality TV commentary. We discuss reality TV shows, celebrity news, that kind of stuff. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And everyone, please share. Don't forget to let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now let's get into today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about whether or not potentially Love and Marriage Huntsville will be cancelled. Now, I know that we have seen the ratings go down and up all throughout the season so far. Now, for the most part, the ratings have not been very good. Now, of course, if you balance it with the fact that it's an own TV show, you're like, okay, they're okay, but they're still not that good compared to the sort of numbers that the show used to pull. And for those of you who may not know, Stormy quit the show allegedly. And it sounds like the Scotts, Kimmy and Maurice do not want to film. So they do not want to film no more. Now, I feel like it's all rumors, it's all alleged, of course. None of them have come out and confirmed anything. Now, Stormy has dropped hints everywhere, and I have covered that on the show, so I'm not going to go back into it. But I think, if anything, I'm more confident that Stormy's no longer on the show. Unless she is hoping that it would force management and all that kind of stuff to give her a better contract or something. Maybe that's what she's doing, because some people like to try to be like, oh, I'm gonna leave, and then want you to beg them and provide them with a better contract. So maybe that's what she's counting on. But so far, I think with the hints that she has given us, we can confidently say allegedly, I'll still say alleged, okay, that she quit. Now, in terms of the Scots 2.0, potentially maybe it's because of all the craziness that has been happening in the background. For those of you who may not know, there is alleged lawsuits between Maurice and content creators. So I feel like that could be why he doesn't want that to play out on the show, because it is going to get very, very messy, in my opinion, because some of the things that I've heard covered by Truty, for instance, it made me realize that it ain't looking good for Maurice. And if that's really the case, I bet he does not want to look like that on TV. At least if it's in the YouTube streets, he can hide the comments, block the comments, all that kind of stuff, and there isn't going to be that much of a focus on him. However, if it plays out on TV and we all watch it and we all see it, then it's not going to be looking any good. And then coupled with the fact that Maurice allegedly got a DUI. Well, to be fair, he got arrested for a DUI, so that's not even alleged. But maybe that is also a thing that he does not want it to play out, because in case he is convicted, all that kind of stuff, sentencing, all that stuff, maybe he doesn't want it to be shown on those screens. So he allegedly does not want to film anymore, or both of them don't want to film anymore. Kimmy, I don't know if I can think of a reason why Kimmy would not want to film the show anymore. Kimmy has been having an okay season. She's been coasting as she normally does. So I don't really see anything that could prevent her or make her want to stop filming. I personally believe that it is more like, I'm trying to support my husband. That is what I think it is. This is all my opinion, by the way, everyone. There are no facts, okay? Just my opinion. But what I am curious about is what you guys think. Do you think that they really do not want to come back on the show? And why do you think they don't want to come back on the show? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now, this part is, shout out to Empress Radio for this, but allegedly, the network is mad at Melody for calling out Carlos King. Do you guys remember when she called out toxic leadership? I'm not being funny, but she ain't named no names. But if the shoe fits, wear it. I'm just like, ain't that the truth? It is what it is. Word on the street is that Love and Marriage Huntsville is getting cancelled. After the second part of the season, you know how they do part one, part two. So after the second part of the season, apparently the core six have not gotten their contracts renewed. Normally they have a 5-year limited contract and that had expired now. So I guess everyone is sort of waiting to see how the reunion plays out. And then after the reunion, they would have to decide whether or not they get to renew the contracts. Honestly, I will not be surprised if it actually gets cancelled for real. Because unless it really kicks off majorly in the part 2 of the season, there would be not much to cover in the reunion. If I think back to the part 1 of the season, I don't remember anything. Like, isn't that funny? Like, I have to go back to watch and listen to my videos to remember what happened in part 1 of the season. So if that's the case, let me know if you guys remember stuff. But I really don't remember anything that I was like, oh my God, this was so good. Like, I remember Melody had an event, all that kind of stuff. But I don't remember, like, anything that I thought, oh wow, this would be like something to talk about. Okay, maybe the Destiny and Melody conversation, maybe, and how Destiny was talking out the size of her neck. So maybe potentially that could be something to cover at the reunion. But I don't really remember anything else that I would say like it's so significant that happened this season that needs to be talked about. Now, potentially, maybe the part 2 will talk about Maurice's DUI a little bit and all these kind of stuff. Maybe that would give us a little bit more to talk about at the reunion. But unless these castmates bring it during part 2 of the reunion, it is all going to be an S show and it is likely to be cancelled. Whilst I get that the network do not want their management or whatever to be publicly shamed, but at the same time, maybe they need to sit down and look into it. Why is she calling out Carlos King and calling out toxic leadership? Maybe there is something there that needs to be reviewed and addressed. That's how I personally would see it. I would be thinking, okay, let's sit down, let's talk. What exactly is it that you're calling toxic? And try to get to the root of it. Ideally, probably see if you can resolve it. People say things because that's how they feel. So why not get into it and see what's underneath the surface? Now, there is also some rumors allegedly that the Scots are being offered a spin-off because the network is interested in Miss Wanda and Letitia and Marceau having a spin-off. Now, I do not deny that there is a chance that they want Miss Wanda. So I don't think that it is far-fetched that they would want to offer them a spin-off. I would say Letitia and Marceau are kind of dry. Maybe Letitia and Marceau are kind of dry in terms of like their coupleship. And there isn't anything on that show that is going to interest me. But I do think that Wanda has some people that are interested in her. So I can imagine that that's why they want to bring Wanda into the mix. Since they can't have Wanda on Love and Marriage Huntsville anymore for obvious reasons. So I feel like that's probably what they are trying to do. Now, will it work? Will it get maybe one season? Probably. I don't see it getting that many seasons, if I'm being honest. Now, it's all rumors, it's all alleged. We don't know if it's true for now. But I just thought, you know what? Let's talk about it. And will you be watching a Letitia, Marceau, and Miss Wanda spin-off? Will you watch it? Let me know. Because somehow people always talk about hating on Miss Wanda, but somehow people be watching her content. So it's like, you all hate on her and still watch her content. I cannot stand her and watching her, the way she speaks and all that. Sometimes I have to watch a little bit for you guys so I can cover it for you guys. But aside that, if I wasn't a content creator, I would not watch nothing to do with Miss Wanda. I just can't stand it. So, but let me know if you guys will be watching. There's always an audience for everybody. No matter how not so crazy they are, there's always going to be people that ride for them and love them. So I guess someone's going to be watching. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Love and Marriage Huntsville will be getting cancelled? Let me know. Do you think that Letitia, Marceau, and Wanda will be getting a spin-off? And if they will be getting a spin-off, will you be watching it? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button, and tap that bell button right next to it so you know every single time that I post. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.